Okay, so Cancer, you're gonna get a redo. Um, the other video I did for you, you cannot hear it. But luckily, this time around, I was like, let me record this video and watch it instead of like recording a bunch of them and then watching them, which is what happened for the first batch. So I asked Spirit, like, I didn't really put the cards away, so should I just go ahead and just tell them what that one said? And it's like, oh, yeah, there's more information. So some of the same cards are going to come out, but oh. Okay, ring. Okay, so yeah, there's something else they want to tell you. So, and it's Mercury Retrograde, so I'm just really not surprised that like they were just fucking with me, testing me, whatever. So, 111. So yeah, let me go over how we're gonna do this. Black Moon Astrology, one card for the overall energy. Then I got my major arcana separated out from the cups and the pentacles, the wands, and the swords. Why? Because I can ask for that main concept. Then the cups can explain your emotions and love. The pentacles are about your material, how your manifestations materialize or what you have tangible in your life, as well as the wands is your energy, your spirit, what your energy is going towards. And then the swords is what's going on in your mind. How are you thinking? This has been really helpful for me because like all the other cards can come out, but let them swords come out looking all kinds of weird. And then you'll be like, is my ego coming in right now? You know what I mean? Like, or, oh, my ego's doing great. Like, so that's why I really like it. So no wonder they had me do it again. The first time I did this reading, a bunch of cards tried to come out. And I was like, nope. And then another bunch of cards tried to come out. And I was like, nope. Let's try this again. So no wonder they were like, you're going to redo this reading then. Because the Pluto card. Okay, and we had people hiding. See, I feel like something going on with y'all, Cancer. Because every single time the three cards try to come out. So there might be three groups of people. And I was trying to like, I said no to the first energy and no to the second and fucked with the third. But the first energy said, hello. We're more important. So we're not gonna go full on all this, okay? But the Pluto one I think is gonna be most important because the first time I did this reading, 333, oh Lord, okay, let me get on this. You got the Scorpio card. So that's why I was like, oh, it makes sense because I saw Pluto earlier. Scorpio rules over Pluto, whatever. But now it's like, we wanted you to talk more about that Pluto life. Okay. So since Pluto is a higher octave than Mars, it has some similarities to Saturn, which is also a force of oppression. Pluto governs renewal and rebirth. It's a dwarf planet that inspires unwelcome surprises. Oh goodness, Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon are going to suddenly disappear or leave. You're having your decks wiped clean for new action. You might feel like something's not right, like the Titanic is just going down. If it's a relationship that's been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It is very important not to try and control things. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs. Oh goodness, I love this part. Because I was like, when is this part in here going to come up? Which is the part where it says, it's a time of intense sexuality. It may come in various forms. Great sex, not enough sex, strange sex, but most likely intense and consuming sex. I don't know why. I just like that there's just so many different versions. It's like, is it like this? Is it like this? Is it like this? Is it like this? Okay. When the Pluto card presents itself in a reading, you may have recently been infatuated with a hidden subject, certain mysteries, or the taboo. Sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful who you open up to. Be cautious if you are not involved in anything paranormal or occult in nature. Ooh. You may become upset concerning things that about your past that turned out not to be as you thought. On a more mundane level, finances, taxes, and inheritance. Beware of foundation, water, and sewer problems. So yeah, I don't know if someone's going through a divorce or is writing a will or has someone old in their family who has passed and now they're getting an inheritance, or some weird taxes are going to be coming out of the also houses might be haunted. That was another thing. Now the thing about the psychic attacks, that's some real ass stuff, because I remember when it was happening to me, I did get that card, and I didn't believe it. But then I was wrong about who it was. Ooh, y'all, that's why you gotta watch about psychic attacks. People can make it look like it's someone else you know. So I was out here wilding. I was looking bad in these streets. I really thought it was this other person. And I later had to be like, person, I'm sorry, but I thought you was doing magic on me. And then later I just found out it was someone else, and they was deflecting it onto that person because they were like close to me. And that's what people who do psychic attacks do. Because it's like people who are trying to do magic on you. Anyways, I had to like do a fucking protection spell, then wait a while, because I thought it was going to happen immediately, but after a while, it's like, it was like a residual. It took a while for it to lift, you know? And so once it did, like, I tried to figure out who it was, and I was annoyed because I got like quite a few names, and I realized like, oh, the throwing off thing was still going on. So I was just like, I'm not gonna worry about this no more. You know what I mean? So yeah, because I kept having like weird dreams and stuff too, about like people going around my house and like deceiving everyone in my house, at someone else's house. I was like, I kept having a dream, and it's really funny that I bring this up. Oh, no wonder they made me redo this reading, because they want me to bring up the dream. So the other night I had a dream, and that's one of the people who was in that first dream about the psychic attack was there in that dream again. And it's like, I don't think it was this person who was doing it, but I think the reason the psychic attacks are happening has to deal with a situation that involved that person. Like, it's a little bit of like a jealousy, envious thing. Anyway, so I had to do a bunch of like protection spells after that, because it was just like, what? Am I not protected up enough? You know? So, y'all, protect yourself. Like, you know? I'm not gonna tell you what I did, because I don't want somebody trying to mess it up, but right this very second, I might. Actually, I'm one of those people who first refer you to people to stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, someone where it's their wheelhouse. But it's not gonna be in the world if that was happening to you. So you'll be okay. You just go get you some protection, and not condoms. You know, I mean, unless you're trying to have sex. Use it for that. Use the condoms for that. But this right here though, like, this is, get some salt, pray over it. This is like, when I mean like, this is some stuff. So, anyways, so this is funny. We're in Mercury retrograde. So I just told you about Pluto, right? Transformation. Okay, you actually got the freaking Mercury retrograde card, y'all. Like, and both of those are upside down. So about 3 or 4 times a year, Mercury goes through a motion called retrograde, which means go back or retreat. It's usually a 3.5 week period where any important actions should be postponed. Fluency, adaptability is very important. They're just talking about why it goes in different directions. Anyways, when this card comes up in a reading, back up all of your equipment, your computers, cell phone numbers, and address books, and anything to do with technology or mechanics. Electric appliances purchased at this time may end up needing to be returned. Any sale items will often turn out to be massive duds. Don't make the mistake of purchasing a vehicle at this time either. If you are to have your vehicle repaired, expect making another visit to the shop to have something corrected. Also, how long will this period last when this card comes up? Well, give the matter 1 week, then ask the same question after that week. You'll want to carefully go over any contracts you sign, check any email or letter you send, unusual delays. But when it comes to the more mundane matters, empathetic. The planets will be more empathetic to you. There you go. This causes unusual and fated meetings and occurrences to happen. You may meet up with someone you haven't seen in years at the most unexpected place. You may have a conversation with someone with whom you only have a superficial relationship with, when suddenly you connect to that person, causing a much deeper rapport. If you're asking about the strengthening of a relationship, this is not a good time to get married, but it's an excellent time to renew your vows. It's not a good time to initiate a divorce or end of a relationship, though. If you're feeling hopeless and worried about a relationship, it's never going to work. This is actually a good card in the reading. It means there is more than what you know about the situation at the current time. And there's a possibility of the relationship getting on its legs and moving ahead very likely. Is very likely. It is also a fortunate time to connect with a lover from the past. It is a time to revise, revent, and renew. So, yeah, 2 of Swords energy, and then 3rd house messages. So, y'all are feeling some hardcore Mercury retrograde stuff. I mean, these are like real cards. No wonder I had to redo this. Okay. So, we're going with 3 of Pentacles. With this card, you may also get a clear direction in the way to proceed, as well as dreamy or imaginary writing and poetry. The 3rd house represents dexterity, swiftness, curiosity, and figuring out the mechanics of how things work. This might be a good time to write a book, start a blog, even a screenplay. This is the time. Okay, yay. So this is getting back to what I said last time about this is your creative time. Do it. Creativity, popping. You know what I mean? This is also, the 3rd house is the house of the mind. Mercury is about giving and receiving information. Okay, so that was the other part I forgot, that Mercury rules over the 3rd house. So it's like you got Mercury retrograde, then you have the 3rd house, which is still Mercury. And then Pluto is ruled over Scorpio, and this is a Scorpio Mercury retrograde. Okay, y'all. Is there something you want to tell me? Um, and don't try to say it was me. Like, it's just me, because I'm going to tell you something. The only Cancer I have in my chart is in my Mars, which is not where it wants to be, y'all. It makes me very kind of passive aggressive in fights, because it's like Mars is like sexual aggression, how you deal with conflicts, how you deal with, like, you know, just being angry in general. And it's like mine's in Cancer, so I just be like, I be getting angry, and then I be like, well, never mind. Like, it's just like anyways. So I don't know. So it's like literally not the place to be. So that's why I was like, y'all, I'm really feeling this is definitely y'all. Ooh, siblings might be coming up. Okay. There is need to uncover all you can and about some kind of information. Either you're going to be receiving some information soon, or you're going to try to give someone some information, but it's going to be very important. And some of it's going to have to do with commerce and sales. So that's nice, because money. Okay, cool. You'll be taking your way into and out of tough situations. However, you will be mentally able to grapple with issues and sort them out well. Important documents and other paperwork are indicated. This isn't your everyday type of paper shuffling. The matter will be more significant than usual. This card indicates a fortunate time to start a business of your own, perhaps working in translation, creating software, or something to do with deciphering codes and messages, even studying languages, working towards a common goal. Meditation and relaxation are suggested when this card presents itself. There might be going something on with rumors with a sibling. Or maybe like people talking behind your back or something. Some kind of vandalism. Yes. Okay. So, wow, we spent a lot of time on that. It was like almost a whole video. Let me hurry up. I'm trying to have these 20-minute videos now. So that's why I'm like, we just spent the whole time. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll probably end up getting less cards, because last time I got way more cards than I asked for. So what does Cancer need to know for this Mercury retrograde? What else? The Sun card. Okay, come through. Joy, laughter, happiness. So it turned back up, right? Okay, so you got this again. The Prince. Oh, the lighting. What's up? Okay, well, anyways, the Prince of Cups. He's super happy. He's about leaping towards something. Also about crossing boundaries, new experiences. And then we also got these other two cards before. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups was reversed last time. But last time this was more, you didn't get the Sun card, you got the stars. So this is actually moving up. That's coming from Aquarius to Leo energy, which is really nice. So yeah, much better. Just because the Sun is after the stars. So it's like you have the dream and then you go for it kind of thing. So your intuition is saying you need to freaking go leap towards whatever you're looking towards. Also, the Two of Cups was in reverse before, and I was saying you need to get rid of the person you're trying to get with. Now, they're saying if you can understand the joy and happiness and actually jump into the things you need to do, actually this can work out. Oh wow, I didn't even notice I did that. those, y'all. Okay. But then they tried to come for you. Okay. So 5 of Cups came out, which is all about delusion, fantasy, change in relationships. And then what we got here, King of Cups, which both of these cards are Scorpio cards. These 2 cards here are Cancer cards. And then, man, who's the Prince? What energy is that? Oh, goodness. It's the malleable water sign. Malleable water sign. Pisces. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, good. These came back out too. Good, good, good. Okay, so Sage of Pentacles. These are King of Pentacles. And then we have 3 of Pentacles. Yay, and now they're upright before they reverse. So 3 of Pentacles is all about dexterity, aka working with your hands. And didn't I just read in the book something about dexterity? So those actually are related. And then the King of Pentacles, like I said, there's something going on with money and related to your business, right? You are like, no, I'm working on my crafts. I'm working. Also, it's about art too. So that's why he's like painting. You know, he's painting there. He's painting them pentacles. So it's all about art, creativity, and again, doing something with your hands. So if like you were into knitting, you know, or even tarot, you know, use your hands. So it's all about, yeah, using hands. Uh-oh, what's crossing you? 4 of Wands. So some of y'all, the issue with this, with your passion, whatever this money thing is doing with your home, because that's the block. And if it's not your home, then it means some kind of agreement or contract or something. So again, if there is a will or paperwork, because I did read that earlier about the paperwork, it is Mercury retrograde. So if there's some paperwork that's faulty or something, and that makes you not, I'm sorry if that messed up the sound. Okay. So if there's some Mercury, right, that was a Mercury moment. So if, yeah, so there's gonna be a Mercury retrograde moment of, oopsie, didn't sign the right agreement, or maybe some weird things with some paperwork. Let me ask one more time. Is there anything else? Okay. Because you're not defending what's important. You're actually afraid to move forward. 5 of Wands and then Prince of Wands. So yeah, there's like, because Prince of Wands is a bold young man trying to make, like an enthusiastic young man making like, you know, like kind of like out here making reckless ass decisions, but it's not, but the intention is great. The only thing is that they're saying also with this 2 of Swords in reverse, there's some facts you're ignoring. So that's part of the, something's obscured, you still can't see it. Also maybe ignoring the facts kind of situation. When it comes to this, yeah, because, Ace of Swords, clarity, it ain't here yet. So again, clarity isn't bad. Clarity can sometimes be about, yes, I'm supposed to do this, like maybe yes, maybe no, and so the universe comes out and it's like definitive yes, definitive no. You know what I mean? Oh, that's not good. 5 of Swords, feeling abandoned and rejected and fearful, and yeah, just all the things, you know, it's just isolation. And then again, another one, 4 of Swords. So but this one's about isolation and tranquility. Some people feel that's very healing. So let's ask the fairies. You don't know the drill. What's up? challenge outcome. So you need to make new friends. That's reversed. Stand your ground. Raise your standards. Trust your intuition. There's new opportunities. Your inner child will let you know. But the most important thing to do is stand your ground. So let me turn this on. Yeah, if any of you have any deceptive friends around you, this spirit is going to let you know soon to remove them from your energy field so they're no longer messing with your mind. Because you're not, you got stuff to do. It's time for you to be creative. Yes, you have an inspiration. You're feeling good. You're feeling happy. And you don't need anyone to come mess this up for you. Okay? So, anything else? Any other signs you want to let me know about, zodiac signs they need to watch out? Aries and Capricorn. Okay? Those are going to be important people to look out. It can be good or bad. Just letting you know. Any time predictions here? Okay. So for some of y'all, something went on 2 months ago. And it's coming back around. When it comes to this change relationship with the soulmate energy, this relationship is going to be growing soon. I think you felt a little hazy about it before. But just know that codependency might be an issue in this relationship. So just take that with a grain of salt. It could be you. It could be the other person. We'll see. Well, thank you, Cancer. Your video's a little longer because, again, like I said, I need to redo it, and my bad, and all those extra cards came out. But luckily, we got here, so yay. And hopefully this sound is much better. Okay. Well, I love you. I love me. I love us. I love we. I'll see you soon. Comment, like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I'll be having some more stuff going on this month. Nothing scheduled, so don't check for one. It's Mercury Retrograde. Don't expect things to be on time. Thank you.